Content warning. This game is not suitable for children. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age. This game contains some graphic scenes of violence. Realistic gore, jump scare, starvation, realistic depictions of graphic violence, auditory gore, murder, death, dismemberment, graphic self-decapitation, and realistic severed head. In the game, players can easily die. If you encounter a murderer, please call the police first. It's unrealistic to develop a romantic relationship with a murderer. This is a romance game.
Hi, my name is Cujo, and to surprise you for Valentine's Day, I'm going to be playing Bloody Painter Dating Sim. And today, I'm going to be trying to date a murderer. I haven't made a Let's Play in a while, and I wanted to get back into doing something like this, because I enjoyed making these a lot, and what better way to start with a visual novel about trying to date a painter that paints with blood. So let's begin. The severe headache. You wake up in an unfamiliar place. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it seems you were hit by something heavy before you lost consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. Give me spaghetti too. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Cell phone. No signal. I might be in a remote place or underground. Where to investigate next? The meal? I want to look at that spaghetti. Near the door, there's a serving of spaghetti with tomato sauce and a bottle of water. Also, a round plastic fork that's completely harmless was thoughtfully attached. I'm glad that they specified on that. I know that it was meant for me not to harm myself. It's still warm. It feels like it was sitting here not long ago. Where to investigate next? The mattress? There's a mattress on the floor. Mattress feels really hard to lie on. The wall? The room is surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. It's weirdly cleaned up and no ashes or sand can be seen. Looks like a prison built by a germaphobe. What about the door? You peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Where to investigate next? Well, I think that's everything. And the investigation. Yes. What's the next move? Listen. You can't hear any sound other than your own breathing. The soundproofing in this room seems particularly good. Maybe I should save here. This is a dating sim after all. So we'll do that. Sleep? I feel like I'm gonna go to sleep on my hard mattress. You lay on the bed. You try to sleep under this condition. Maybe it's the fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. Huh? You open your eyes after hearing some noises. Oh my god. A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. Eh? He remains silent as if he is sizing up his prey. He points to the plate on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Give me a kiss. Thinking that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed.
You can't die. Not now.
I appreciate that. I'm trying to smash, dude. He slowly speaks with a deep and steady voice.
The freezer is full.
What does that mean?
The freezer is full, and there's no space for more. 7 days.
Bum. He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later. If you die now, you'll rot.
What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out of the door. Wait, you can't just leave me here like this, please. Your cries can't stop the door from closing. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Maybe save there. Save, please. Thank you. Let me look it through the door hole. You peek outside from the keyhole. You see the shadow of the man walking around. Seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? Oh, just getting the freezer ready, dude. Oh, meal. A bread and a bottle of water. The mattress. Well, I guess we'll just sleep. That's all we can do. Please try to improve your survival rate within 7 days. I'm gonna really try. Day 2. Let's investigate and look around. He ate my biscuit. Door. You check the keyhole. You see something. You see that there is a vague figure at the end of the door. Observe quietly. That is what a smart person trying to bang a serial killer would do. You sense something wrong and realize what it is after narrowing your eyes. That is an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. Ooh. The door open. You slowly push the door. There's no trace of the strange man. Wait, I'm leaving. Hold on. I was just laughing at the sound I made. First, you go into a room with a large freezer, sink, and operating table. Then you open another heavy door. You find yourself in a room full of glass display jars. The jars are all filled with specimens made from human body parts. It's like you're in an art museum. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as material for specimen artwork? You're thinking. I think that's a good assumption. You're seeing this scene. Admire the artworks. Or wait, or no. Yeah. Save here. We're gonna admire the artworks because we're trying to smash. You look around and admire his work with relish. You look at them for 15 minutes straight.
Interesting.
It is. You hear a voice coming from the corner. Turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. I like them. They're so beautiful. The man goes silent with his head tilted for a couple of seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
No, I feel nothing at all. I'm completely numb. Happy Valentine's
You're such
Day.
a weirdo.
Thanks, man. You think, aren't you talking about yourself? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Whew. My survival rate increases. Day 3. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You're waiting for him to bring dinner, but what you get is not dinner. Instead, you hear the door was opened. A light shines through the crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into that light. You first arrive at the room with an operating table outside of the door. But this time, the operating table is not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it. The man pops out of somewhere. He unties the iron chains. That's all that I saw.
Where
First.
do you think the first cut should be?
gonad. His voice sounds cold, like the kind of teacher who gives students hard questions on purpose. Let's create a save point here, as this is a visual novel. Stab the corpse, 'cause I'm insane just like you. Maybe beautiful works always come with some sacrifices. Without hesitation, you stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife. But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. Oh gosh. And this is when he gets close behind your back and holds your hand. Oh, so romantic. You're both holding the surgical knife, like you two are cutting a cake together. With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. So nervous, I don't want to disappoint him. You smell an ocean of perfume on him due to how close you are. It seems to be sprayed to cover up the smell of formalin. You can feel his warmth with your back, but his fingers are a little cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hand keeps moving under his lead. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. Could it be that he wants someone who can ignore the cruelty and process and understand him? After the happy creative time ends, you're locked in the room where you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Well, I hate to say it, that was not really all too romantic. This is day 4 at noon. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. You notice that something is shining at the corner. What could that be? A key? It seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. Or could it be intentional? You open the door with the key. You go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. I don't know what's really creative about, just like... But romance does mysterious things to us, I guess. The display room. Then you discover that there are unnatural, uneven marks from one wall to the corner. Flashbang, you find a trapdoor. After pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. Turns out that this is really an underground secret room. Yeah, I would assume so. Hidden layer by layer with trapdoor. No wonder the sound insulation is so good. That's exactly what I would be thinking about when I'm captured by a killer too. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. You push it hard. What catches your eye is the interior of a cozy cabin. It's got Marcus Aurelius over here. Then you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin, and there is also a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. Jars of nothingness, too. Can't see probably behind my webcam, but there's like dead plants, too. And that is also art. Then you walk into the living room. Oh my god. He's hot. Can you see? Yes, you can see him.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh my god. You see a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. The ocean-scented perfume and the faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. It's him. He's the masked man who kidnapped you, but he is not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has a ferocious expression. His neck is sweating and he seems to be trembling. It looks like he's sick. He's got night terrors. At this time you decide to... this would probably be the one that I probably come back to. Stay and take care of him because we want to romance him. You can't bear to leave him alone, so you reach out and touch his forehead. Whoa, so hot. Oh my god, he's hot. You try to find something cool that you can cool him down with. Let's investigate. maybe another save here. Oh, we're so sweet to him. The living room. The living room is spotlessly clean. Where to investigate? Oh my gosh. The sofa. You don't think it's good for a patient to sleep on the sofa, but you can't move him with your strength. Where to investigate? Oh god. The specimens? It feels like he did them all. The workmanship of these specimens is exquisite. Where to investigate next? I'm gonna have to ask my partner about that one. She's more into the insect stuff. Photo frames. I'm gonna end up dead like this dude. I'm the next specimen. There's a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital with a man in a doctor's robe. So he's the son of a doctor? Cocoa powder on the shelf. It's a jar of cocoa powder and a cup on it. Let's make him a cup of cocoa. Oh, that was so sweet of me. What else is on the shelf? A locked box. There's a box with a combination lock on the shelf. This is probably important to whatever... What's in the bookcase? Find some of his profile files in the bookcase. Name Helen Otis. Gender male. Birthday October 1st of 1980. Wonder if the code is 1980. Locked box. Boom. 1980. No, it is not. What would that look like in calendar form? October. Is that 10-1? $10-1-8? It'd be 10-1-80 is what it would be. How is it not 1980 though? You're kidding me. What if it's 1979, a year before? Alright. The man. His expression is ferocious. He seems to be in pain. He's still having a fever. Well, I bet you... I'm going to save here. And I bet you that the code is probably going to end up being in one of the other endings. Or it's in the kitchen. The kitchen is spotlessly clean. Fridge. There are some ice cubes in it. These can cool down his body temperature. The cabinet. Find some clean towels in the kitchen cabinet. Oh, come on. I can soak a towel in ice water and place it on the patient's forehead to cool him down. End the investigation. Think again. End the investigation. You return to the living room, wring out the excess water from a towel soaked in ice water and place it on his forehead. His ferocious expression gradually softened. You once again notice his fair skin and long eyelashes and his slightly curly black hair. He's so handsome. If you don't say he is a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. It's gonna wake up like... After a while, I can't... Oh! He wakes up to the scent of your brewing cocoa and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. No. He looks around quickly and seems to understand what is going on.
Why are you doing this?
I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away. You're such a weirdo.
What are we, like 12? Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? Or anyone? You can't help but bitch about him. You seem to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he is still a little wary of you. Oh, look at his little smile. Oh. Can you tell me who you
Bloody
are?
Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi.
Huh.
If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
Alright, BP. Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. I think I meant what. After a brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book, and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape.
Not for you, BP.
There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Damn, dude. You sit on the sofa. Soon, a wave of sleepiness comes over you. Today you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold underground secret room. Much nicer. My survival rate increases. Day 5 of morning time. You see him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. Tell me he's not in the kitchen frying me some eggs? I feel like that's romantic. I'll come help you too. Oh, this is not romance. Good God, what is that? Like his booty hole hair. You can't really see where this is almost spot. Oh, but you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. You're just taking a clean wet rag and wiping it on the clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
I guess your voice line got skipped? It must be cleaned like this 1 or 2 times a week, otherwise it would soon be covered with a layer of dust. Although he doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and don't make you feel nervous. I'm still a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. You climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with a rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out from the crack in the cabinet. You are so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes, but what you get is not the pain of falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. You caught me, and open your eyes and find that he's holding you like you're a princess. Like the princess I am, yes. He catches you with the same old cold expression on his face. Yes, BP. I am now. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he asks. I'm alright, it was just a cockroach. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you just wiped, and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
What the hell does that mean?
It's dangerous.
Why? Oh. You just trying to kill me not too long ago. You can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. He's like, don't come here. Don't come near. It's dangerous. Alright. Okay, I want to get you back in the basement so I can, like, stab you. Fine, whatever you say. Whoops, I accidentally skipped that. At least you see more of his reactions and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days with the guy that caused this tenseness onto me. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. Somehow you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now, it has an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, You find a police car parked on the road in the distance. 2 police officers get out of the car and keep looking towards the cabin. At some point, BP is already behind you looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
Yes, BP. Take care of them for me. And then he walks out of the door to talk to the police officers.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Hey, we're still in the cabin. What the? Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
The way he talks is... Yeah, you're the guy that did it. If I was like holding the the photos. No, these people are the missing people around this area.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
BP behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
Okay. The police officers enter the house and see you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
You greet the police officers with a smile and a nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photo in his hand. Then he puts the photo back into his pocket. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. You stand next to the bookcase blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. I didn't even have a choice. Yeah. Today you still sleep on the couch in the living room instead of in the cold basement. Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice it, the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at your sleeping face quietly. The man stretches out his hand and takes it back just as he is about to touch your hair. Romance. He turns around and leaves. Day 6 morning. Hey, I to survive a killer, you just romance him. That's what I've been learning so far. You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then, the eggs. We're kissing today. Then breakfast is served in front of you. There's a piece of toast with just the right crispiness on a large round plate, a poached egg on top of the toast, and some lettuce salad. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of fruity brushed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. This guy doesn't have coffee? I'm a coffee head, I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it, I really love coffee. You sit at the dining table and start eating, while he sits on the chair opposite you and flips through a book. It's still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you are in the same room with the murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. You look at him, who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. And you decide to... you decide to save, bro. Ask oh so thoughtfully, oh so carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Why has this got so many choices? This is gonna be a nightmare to edit if I end up going down other trees, dude. Well, we probably want to get to know about him, right? What book do you usually read?
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books. but today is different.
What are you reading
The
today?
Truman Show.
The Truman Show. What is the book
The
like?
whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all.
Oh my god, ultra meta.
But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater. Very ridiculous, right? I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me.
It's kind of happening right now with the nature of this, so.
If our world was
Sorry,
like the
man.
Truman Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
They view it as me saving, because I feel like this one I'm gonna flub up. Okay, if I were demented, I would say must be excited, right? But since I'm an empathetic, compassionate person, I would think must be unforgivable, right? Like watching it, I would think, okay, we gotta get, we gotta really get into his frame of mind, right? Because is he smart enough to realize that people on the outside would think that this is unforgivable, right? Or is he just like so out of touch with reality that we'd say must be excited? This is an assessment of this guy's character, that I view him as a serial killer. Do I think he's intelligent? No, must be excited.
Why?
They may be attracted by your charm and want to be killed by you. Oh,
Incomprehensible.
so he's fucking smart.
But what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
Or not. I don't know what to think. I'm so confused. It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's seriously boasting or joking. What work are you gonna use me for? You ask bravely. He looks up at you for a
I
moment.
was going to make you into some kind of doll at first.
Oh,
Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them.
could
Glass
just
beads
keep
will
me
be placed
alive.
in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, another save there. I'm losing track of the saves, guys. Like, I've already made like 10 saves. Thanks for the
You're
compliment.
welcome.
Why did he say at first? Has his mind changed? You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. Maybe about the potted plants? I saw many potted plants on the shelves in the living room, but why are they all withered?
I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
We're dudes, so we just suck at taking care of potted plants, man. Pick up the book next to you and read it. Pick up the book next to you and start flipping through. It's a book about the possibility of having a completely opposite version of yourself in a parallel world. If there's a complete opposite version of you, what do you think it would be like?
Oh, that book. Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
Not fucking depressed. Why is it a burgundy coat?
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
Oh, he likes blue. Okay, end the conversation. Day 6, noon. So this is the same day. It's noontime. Thank you for making breakfast for me today. Let me make lunch in return. Eh. He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind? Don't worry, you said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay,
Dude.
but I'll keep an eye on you.
Who comes up with this stuff, man? I got respect.
Don't try anything stupid.
Great. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, a bad idea flashes through your head, and curiosity makes you ask, do you eat human flesh?
No, why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
Oh, I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibalism. Like, you're like the Dahmer, people nommer.
Let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools? Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them.
That just did not really seem that all efficient.
Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing.
I'm so different.
Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy.
I'm so different. Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't do anything unless necessary. You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
I see. After hearing this, you decide to just cook it. Cook a human dish. No, I want to get the good ending. So cook a common dish. You look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder on the shelf. Okay, I've decided. You turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process. Rather than worrying about you escaping, he's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. Soon after, a normal curry omelet rice was served. He stares at the omelet rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after you finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelet rice and puts it in his mouth. What do you
It's
think?
surprisingly quite delicious.
Nothing.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
Oh, I can make more if you like. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon. Day 6, late at night.
Hey!
Oh. You are woken up from your sleep by the man. Whoa. You're so close to me, I can see the pixels in your drawing. His face is close to you, and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Gotta go?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now. Come with me or not. It's your choice.
My... Why is it telling me to save? Oh, probably because this is like a major decision. I will go with him. What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices, but I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me, what do you prefer me to do? You stare at his eyes.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something. Hold his hands! Your behavior makes him a little panicked, and he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his ears are flushed, and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer
After a moment of silence, he slowly speaks.
that you come with me.
Oh, romance! I'm in love. He tries hard to look you in the eyes and speaks his thoughts.
We'll set off early tomorrow morning.
Day 7.
Follow my footsteps.
Yes, murder, senpai. You follow the shoe prints he leaves on the snow and finally succeed in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you are walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! In the snowstorm, several policemen who are lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. Ooh! Ah! A gunshot shoots across the sky and you feel pain in your left calf. Oh. Ow! You're shot. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. Run! You yell at him, but he approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. You feel warmth on your forehead. Ah! He kisses your forehead. Ah! You feel that time freezes at this moment. The kiss is almost like a goodbye. Then he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. You are later taken back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you're not lying. You don't reveal any unnecessary details. Since there is no relevant evidence to prove that you are an accomplice, the police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, don't we know his name is like Otis or something? Oh, this is a cozy. I would much rather be here. 2 years passed. Now you live in a cheap little apartment. I got this place. You live an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween. And every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations. But for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Just when you were about to close the window, you find a gift left by someone on a table next to the windowsill, a red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's like a once-in-a-year greeting. Although he says nothing, the rose seems to tell everything. Although you have certain similarities, you are two people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. Now that's love right there. He really loves me. Good end 4-2 different worlds. I don't have more time to actually keep recording this, but I am gonna go check out the what happens if you cook the human meat, and then I'll leave a link in the description of this game if you want to go check it out for yourself. But I want to go check that out really quick. Okay. Cook a human meat dish. Can I try cooking human flesh?
Are you serious? Why do you do that?
I'm quite curious about the taste of human flesh. Haven't you ever been curious about it?
No, never thought of it.
This also helps you get rid of unnecessary material, doesn't it?
I do have some useless cuts of meat in the basement freezer.
Great.
By the way, I won't eat it.
He says, but still takes you to the basement to open the freezer and takes out a piece of human thigh meat. Turn on the oven and start to cook. BP watches the entire production process. Rather than worrying about you escaping, he's more worried about you blowing up the kitchen. Ew. There's like glaze. No. He stares at the human steak on the table and has no intention of eating. What's wrong?
You go ahead and eat. I have no appetite.
Fine. You cut the human steak into a size that fits your mouth, put a piece in your mouth. The human flesh tastes firm, very chewy, and has a distinct beefy flavor. It tastes a bit like venison. How does this person... Are they just going on a whim, or do they actually know what it's like? Or, like, just reading descriptions? That's what I wonder. Oh my gosh. Although it's delicious, it's difficult to chew, so you chew it for a very long time. BP frowns and sits aside, watching you eating with gusto. It's really delicious. Wouldn't you like some?
No.
He's a man of taste. He continues to watch you eating with gusto. At this point, your fork accidentally falls to the ground. You bend down to pick up the fork that had fallen to the bottom of the table, then you raise your head to continue eating. Huh? You look at your plate and notice that there seems to be a piece of meat missing.
Not bad.
He gave it a shot! Did you say something?
Nothing.
He licks his fingertips and says, you had... Oh. Like he says nothing as he licks his fingertips. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon. I guess that was it. So that is Bloody Painter Dating Sim. If you're interested in exploring the other endings or anything like that, like I said earlier, the link will be in the description. And there's definitely more to discover in this game. It seems funny. It's just a weird little goofy concept. And I hope you have a good Valentine's Day and good rest of your week with whatever you're planning. And thank you for taking the time to watch this. Anyway, you'd like to support me, there's a bunch of stuff in the description. And goodbye now.